Okie dokie, here we are again with my first time playing. So this is the Breakers Collection, and I am giving Breakers a shot. I'm gonna keep it at normal difficulty and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna just control right or left, walk right, okay. Character select. I mean, these characters are like that's Dalsim essentially. Looks like Zangief. Kinda, just not Russian. And these guys, like that's looks like Ken or something, right? I'm just gonna stick with the default guy for now and just go with that. Tia. So she's the Chun-Li for this game apparently.
Round one, fight!
I mean, I keep saying I mean. Whatever. It feels good. Feels like a pretty good game. I don't know how to do any special moves or anything. I mean, maybe you could just throw fireballs like Ryu, Ken, either one. Oh, see that guy in the background? He just woke up. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching him. He was meditating, and then all of a sudden he sees us fighting, and he's like, "All right, yeah, go." So this was a Neo Geo game from way back, and I guess it has a cult following nowadays, based on what I saw on Wikipedia. SNK created it, of course, because it's Neo Geo. They created a buttload of fighting games back in the day. I don't know if they still do. Oh, she just got me good with a special move.
Round two, fight!
There we go. Oh, I don't know what those things at the bottom of the screen do. Is that like special powers for me? If I fill that bar up, I wonder. I probably should have spent more time like researching, maybe reading the instruction booklet or whatever, but I know when I just first start playing fighting games, I want to just jump in and mash buttons and see how it goes. Oh, how is she not dead? There we go. Got her. A guy in the background bouncing. That's funny. Maximum. Okay, I wish I knew what to do with this maximum. Looks like the L and R buttons or whatever the buttons at the top of the PS5 controller aren't doing anything. Just gotta mash the regular buttons. This is all up in my ish. Ah, that's brutal. Holy crap. Really would help if I knew how to use a special move. I might have to switch to like super easy mode for now, just to kind of go through the game for a little bit. Already hurting my thumb. I'm using the D-pad instead of the thumbstick. Probably not the best idea. Alright, that went terribly. What are you looking at? Do you look away since you think you can easily defeat me? I don't think there's any reason to continue, so I'm just gonna... Just, you know what? Let me just go... Exit to main menu. Let's do that. As a casual gamer, I'm not here to try to dominate this game or anything, so... Let's go right down to the easiest level. Okay. Use somebody else. Let's try this guy with the sword. Like a French guy or something. Yell.
Round one, fight!
Alright, that's good. Do the enemies even attack you in this? Oh my god. Okay. My Rila, she kneels like she's Blanca. Do they hit you at all? Seriously? Okay, there we go. It was like, wow. Okay, that's a little better. I spoke too soon. Okay. Progress. Yay.
Round two, fight!
Graphics pretty cool. I don't mind it. It looks pretty good. A little bit pixelated. Since we are dealing with a PS5 now, and this game came out in 94, 96 or something like that, a long time ago. I'm sure back in the Neo Geo days when that was the new and extremely expensive console, games cost a ton of money, but you were playing arcade games at home essentially back then, so it must have looked pretty amazing. I don't know what I just did, but I'm glad I managed to pull it off. Nice. Alright. Winner. I will give you roses for your miserable defeat. Ballet, bring me some roses. Alright, man. It's me versus George. Twins.
Round 1, fight!
I feel bad for anyone who's colorblind. I mean, the green and the blue, that could be a problem. You just keep on mashing the... what is this? The square button. Since I'm in super easy mode, it seems to work just fine. There's a kick. What can that do? Ooh, that's like a strong one. Nice. I don't know how I managed to pull that off, but wow, look at me. Wait a minute. I was getting confused. I'm the guy who's getting my butt kicked right now. I didn't realize we had changed sides. It's probably embarrassing if you get any losses in this easiest mode, right? I'm glad I was able to jump over that. Nice. Sound effects are pretty poor here. Their voices just sound terrible. Hey. Nice. I don't know how to use that maximum thing, though. I know I can taunt. Oh, see? That's what I get for taunting him. I taunted him and he apparently lit me on fire. Awesome.
Round 3, fight!
This game stole so much from Street Fighter 2. My god. But so many fighting games did that too, so... Oh, oh. Sound like sad dogs or something. My god. Got him. I shouldn't even be proud of myself, because I am playing on the easiest possible mode. Telling my beauty, the blame is worth dying. Whoa, that's some fighting words there, pal. How long?
Round 1, fight!
I like that I can use this fencing sword like super quick, so that's cool. Got a lot of speed. Okay. Even sounded like Haruken or whatever Ryu and Ken say. It's like completely unashamed ripoff of Street Fighter 2. I don't know if that's a good move, but he tried to pull off a special. He ended up pile driving him instead. Isn't that a pile? That's a pile drive, right? Nice.
Round 3,
This
fight!
doesn't seem like anything too special as far as fighting games go. It's okay. There's nothing about it that I absolutely love or anything like that, you know? Who's that guy? Did he just show up? I don't know where he came from. You mediocre persons can't understand it, can you? With this noble beauty of mine. This guy's a menace. Show. Basically, Ken.
Round 1, fight!
I assume, anyway. So I do remember reading that there is some SNK or Neo Geo fighting game that was so obviously a ripoff of Street Fighter 2, and one of the characters was either so much like Ryu or Ken that instead, so Capcom knew of it, of course, and rather than like trying to sue SNK or anything like that, I guess they put a character in one of their fighting games that is from one of the, or like a ripoff of one of the SNK fighters, and He's by far the weakest character in the game. Kind of a cool way of getting back at him, I guess.
Round 3, fight!
And yeah, you can tell how much of a casual gamer I am, man. I'm losing in the easiest mode here, but maybe it gets a little harder as you go. Get my sword to your knees, buddy. I think I remember seeing that background image, that, is that a geisha? In, an issue of, like, GamePro or something like that, way back in the day. Might have been EGM. I used to love EGM magazine. I literally would get that magazine in the mail, or get it from, like, Electronics Boutique back in the day, and then I would make a giant cold cut sandwich and just lay on my bed eating the sandwich and reading, like, page after page of that, magazine. I loved it. So let's see, can I go to the main menu? So since this is the Breakers Collection that I'm playing, I want to try to play Breakers Revenge that's on here too. Here we go. Sweet. So I assume this is going to be very similar to Breakers. Not sure how much better or different it is. I'm going to go to the easy difficulty level again. Set the timer normal. Okay. More characters? Perhaps it was this guy. Oh, that's the same guy again. Okay. He's just a little off the screen. That's kind of weird. Let me try Allison 3. Yeah. Allison 3 looks like you just stepped off of a set of Avatar. Oh, she didn't like that. The long range helps a ton. So far I see like zero difference between Breakers and Breakers Revenge. I mean, it looks almost identical. Here's another different. Okay, wow, she even does the Chun-Li leg kick thing. Damn.
You win!
I mean, when does it get to the point where it's like, you know, one company should sue the other one for
Fight!
ripping them off, copying their game, essentially? Look at that. That's like exactly the same. Wow. This is a poor man's Street Fighter 2, perhaps, then. Or, I guess, a rich man's from back in the day, if you could afford it for the Neo Geo. He did the same thing, too, with that laying kick that Dhalsim does. That's nuts. If you adopt my physical skills, you are likely to become strong. That was hard to read. Okay.
Round 1, fight!
Getting myself. Ooh, get that big leg up. Nice. Yeah, yeah.
You win!
So yeah, I probably might have mentioned it earlier in this, but yeah, I guess this game has a cult following according to Wikipedia. And I think it was only released in Japan back in the day, so it's fairly obscure. It always does baffle me why the collector's edition companies choose the games they do to release. Like, this is from Strictly Limited Games, as I've mentioned in other videos, maybe in this one too. But what made them want to do this game? Like, what's so special about this game that it deserves the collector's edition? I mean, I bought it, I have it, I think it's really cool. But is there such a big market for this game that people really want to have it? I don't know. I could totally see it with some older Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, because that's what I grew up with as a kid, and I, was a huge fan of Nintendo and Super Nintendo, so if it's from any other system, I don't know it that well. Oh, whoa. Like, I'm really psyched about the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, but right now they're only digital, and I don't want any digital games. I want everything to be physical. I'm old school like that. I don't like the idea of digital games where they could just, like, decide, oh, no, we're not gonna let you play that anymore. Like, no way, man. I paid for it, I own it, I should be able to do what I want with it. This real life chick is my ass. There you go. Again, I don't even care about the lack of convenience that physical has. I know digital's like obviously super convenient because you just have everything right on the machine. You re-download it if you need to, whatever, and just go and play it. But it's even less convenient for me too because I keep all my games in the basement in my shelves downstairs because there's just no room up here for them. And I do all my game playing in my office. So up and down the stairs I have to go, but fine.
9,
Alright, I'm gonna stop it here. It's not a bad collection of games. I mean,
5,
you're better off just playing Street Fighter 2 though. Alright, see you guys.